The trap of consumerism. How it's destroying you step by step. What if I told you the system is designed to keep you poor, and you've been playing along your whole life? What is something the poor buy and the rich sell? Today, if you can fully understand how modern consumerism manipulates you, you'll stop blindly chasing the so-called dream of financial freedom. And it's no exaggeration to say you might even become a millionaire. Because from that moment on, you'll no longer be a pawn of the system. You'll know how to navigate it and use it to create value for yourself. There's one question you must answer clearly in life. Why do the wealthy, who already have so much, still try every way to earn more? For example, people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, whose incomes are measured in millions per minute, still claim they don't care about money. Many people laugh, thinking they're just pretending. But the sad truth is, they're not lying. And once you understand why, you'll realize that those who mock them are the ones who are truly lost. Let me ask you, if I want you to work for me today, to devote your time and energy, how do I get you to willingly do it? The answer is simple. Keep you steadily poor. When your monthly expenses keep rising but your income keeps shrinking, you have no choice but to keep selling your labor. What matters isn't whether I make more money, it's making sure you keep working for me. So how do we keep people poor? Say, I created a brand like Hermes. If I want any bag, I just go to the store and take one. Or if I want a luxury car, I can trade a few branded goods to get it. That's the power of brand and the consumer trust behind it. But what about the average person? They spend their entire lives working, only to use that money to buy things the system has programmed them to believe they need. In the end, we create a few perceived value products, and they generate real social power. Why? Because most people have fallen into the consumer trap. And this trap is perfectly legal. When a country wants to boost its economy, what does it do? It stimulates consumption. GDP is built on consumer spending and related activities. Government subsidies, stimulus checks, consumer vouchers, all of them exist to keep you spending, to maintain your consumer habits. Why is there inflation? Why do central banks keep printing money? It's a message. If you don't spend your money, it will lose value. So you feel compelled to spend to preserve its worth and then keep working to earn more to spend again. It's an endless loop designed by the system. Society needs 97% of people at the bottom to keep functioning, and just 3% at the top to run it. So how do you move into the 3%? Simple. Break out of the consumer trap and start building systems that others willingly step into. Look at many people born into wealth. They have no worries about food or shelter, spend their time partying or relaxing, but they often lack real financial direction. They live in a false sense of financial freedom. So many people talk about financial freedom, but if you sell all your assets, put the money into something with stable returns, and live off the interest, is that truly freedom? Or is it just another form of dependence, because you're still relying on a system created by someone else and they're still making money from you? We've been programmed to believe that living luxuriously means living happily, that big houses, fancy cars, attractive partners, and extravagant weddings define success. But have you ever stopped to ask, who told you that? Who defined those standards for living? The entire system, from schools to media to movies to social networks, plants these ideas in your mind that you must buy this, wear that, drive this, live there to be accepted. And when you believe that, you pour your labor into fueling the machine. The wedding industry, fashion, beauty, diamonds, luxury cars, all of them thrive on collective beliefs like these. You might spend thousands of dollars on a diamond ring, only to find it's worth half when you try to sell it. Why? Because you bought it with emotion, not financial logic. Likewise, you might buy a luxury sports car under your personal name on an installment plan and pay high interest. Meanwhile, wealthy individuals buy through their companies, deduct the expense from taxes, and may even profit when reselling. Same product, completely different outcomes. That's the difference between being trapped and designing the trap. Today, consumer traps are no longer limited to physical goods. They now exist in new forms: NFTs, the metaverse, crypto, AI, and digital media. Because now, we all live in the digital world, and the real world is just a base layer. If you're only consuming content, you're helping others earn. But if you create content, you can earn from other people's time. That's why many influencers, millionaires, even billionaires live stream, run YouTube channels, host podcasts, because they know attention is the new currency. You have two choices. Continue spending and dreaming of financial freedom, or start building systems that generate sustainable income. Instead of consuming, create. Instead of paying to own what others are willing to pay for. That's the only way to escape the consumer cycle and reach true financial freedom, where you design the game, not play by someone else's rules. I hope this message wakes something up inside you. If even one or two lines made you think differently, then I'm content. I wish you the best in breaking out of the trap and building your own financial system. If you found this video helpful, a simple like or subscribe would be a big encouragement for Mr. Simple Bob to keep sharing simple yet valuable ideas.